Many recognized her as sassy. We will never forget how we felt when they brought the baby out. We had to attend this. Princess Charlotte, daughter of Prince William and Kate, is popular. She smiles and looks royal. However, Princess Charlotte recently cried in front of hundreds. Quite surprising. Nobody spoke while watching. The room's attitude altered as Charlotte frowned with emotion. It felt like time paused. After the audience stopped chatting, there was a brief stillness. Why did Charlotte cry? Why were you sad? Join us as we learn more. The moment millions witnessed. The day started like any royal special event. People waited in the streets with Union Jack flags to watch the royals. Broadcasters filmed every second of this historic day. As the royal family remembered a significant event for them and the nation, it was both sad and happy. Her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, gave Princess Charlotte a magnificent horseshoe brooch. With her parents, the Prince and Princess of Wales, and older brother Prince George, she stood. At 7 years old, she was a serene and beautiful princess. Today would be different. Charlotte's mood altered. Her serene expression became emotional and tears fell instantly. A child who has always appeared calm in public showed fragility that no one expected coming. A pause occurred. Everyone in the room held their breath when Princess Charlotte was filmed. Soft sobbing, trembling lips, and tearful eyes shattered the royal silence. Nobody spoke. The royal family was celebrating a momentous event. But this simple human moment stole the scene. A small girl from a famous family cried, bringing monarchy down to earth. Castles, crowns, and rituals were no longer enough. In that small moment, Princess Charlotte reminded us what it is to be human when millions are watching. But what made this moment special? Not just because a child sobbed. It was due to the child and situation. On live TV at a historic and respectful event that many might have expected would be formal. Everyone was fascinated by Princess Charlotte's live TV tears. Massive social media responses made a simple emotional event global news. People of all ages and from around the world offered support, tales, and views. For young Princess So, what made this moment so emotional for so many? What spread so fast? It struck me how innocent and open the scene seemed. Charlotte's sobs were unlike social media's polished, beautiful moments. We usually watch her laughing and playing with her brothers, but seeing her upset on TV was unusual. Even royal kids, who have many rules and demands, are just kids. All are depressed, furious, or fatigued. Growing up in the royal family may appear like a fairy tale with houses, parties, and major events. However, the polished front conceals a different truth. Princess Charlotte is famous since childhood, the only daughter of Prince William and Princess Catherine. Royal duties, responsibilities, and stress can be too much for anyone, even a child. Princess Charlotte has been followed by cameras, the media, and those who want to know everything about her from birth. Everyone monitors her life, where every gesture, grin, and sign is monitored. Most kids only tell close friends and family about sobbing or having an intense time. Charlotte experiences this often and shares it with millions of others worldwide. People used to expect royals to stay calm and aloof from the public. For the cameras, a royal could not display sadness, rage, or weakness. Nowadays, the royal family has altered too. Their world values honesty and openness. This adjustment lets fans see their favorite royals as more human. Charlotte's sobs on live TV demonstrated she's no storybook princess. Each child has feelings, including her. Reality made this moment more emotional. Princess Charlotte behaved like a child. Your stress, mood, and event importance. All seemed too much for her. People who watched her cry were reminded everyone has feelings no matter how big or odd their life is. On that day, Charlotte was more than a lady. She missed her great-grandmother as a child. She faced familial and public pressure as a child, but she couldn't suppress it. Charlotte was briefly freed from royalty and treated as a person, not titled. Many said Charlotte's tears showed that even in large moments, the simple things count. Charlotte made the queen more human with one tear. That was the main reason millions watched this moment. Princess Charlotte's tears behind the scenes. We must examine what happened before Princess Charlotte's sobs to understand why they silenced everyone. Not a strange reaction. People felt several feelings after a significant family event. The melancholy event took place at a royal family landmark. On that day, people recalled, respected, and contemplated the deceased. The royal family remembered Queen Elizabeth II, who was a big part of their life and all Britons. It was a significant emotional and political ceremony. The Queen Elizabeth II funeral was sad and significant. A choir chanted and music played as her body entered Westminster Abbey. The service started at 11 a.m., headed by Westminster's Dean. The service songs like As the Heart and Who Shall Separate You As Please the Queen. Choir sang and organ played. God Save the King and Sleep, Dearie, Sleep followed the last post and 2-minute intermission. A strong guard and royal family procession carried the casket to a London hearse. 1 million watched. The hearse then drove to Windsor for another parade with 97,000 spectators. Queen's horse and Corgus stood nearby. 800 individuals attended a brief ceremony at Windsor's St. George's Chapel. The coffin's crown, ball, and scepter vanished. An important King Charles flag was placed on it, and the Lord Chamberlain broke his wand to signal his resignation. The national song was sung before the Queen entered the royal vault. The Queen was interred privately at the King George VI Memorial Chapel with her parents and sister. The Queen's oak casket was lead-lined. 8 people moved it because it was hefty. Princess Charlotte was used to this. She displayed poise and grace at various public engagements during her royal duties. But that day was different. It was like the air was sighing in melancholy. The day of recollections and accolades affected the royal family. Princess Charlotte had a close bond with her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, who cherished and played with her grandchildren, exhibiting them royal family life and spending warm, personal time with them. Charlotte was considered the most outgoing of the young royals. Her playfulness made the Queen love and smile at her. In the months preceding the ceremony, Charlotte was pictured at several gatherings showing her closeness to the Queen. Her smiles when talking to the Queen were equally famous. A cherished great-grandparent can be a child's most important relationship. When Queen Elizabeth II was honored, Charlotte may have had many memories of those times return. Finally, the big day. Charlotte wore a velvet-colored black morning coat and matching wide-brimmed hat. Her brother Prince George wore a dark blue suit and black tie. However, her younger brother Louis did not attend the burial rituals. The entire royal family was devastated. Charlotte, 7 years old, probably struggled with the seriousness and enormity of the incident. Charlotte would have felt the mood change, event weight, and loss everyone was remembering. Children's emotional toolkits are still developing, while adults are full with information and problem-solving methods. The event's gravity may have caused her to feel many emotions she wasn't prepared for. Charlotte remained with her brother and parents during the service, putting together. Her face did change over time. It started with a tiny frown and a posture adjustment. Tears followed. She briefly tried to stop them but failed. Tears and a sob were heard. Everyone at the theater and at home witnessed how real the young princess was then. Charlotte may have cried for the Queen out of a multitude of emotions. When someone close died, they were devastated. As royal children, they may have known what it meant to be famous. Charlotte's thoughts at that point are unknown, but she felt something tremendous. After Charlotte's cries were aired worldwide, people were surprised, heartbroken, and moved. Another illustration of this attitude in action was their response to Charlotte's worry. William and Kate now let their children express themselves rather than stressing politeness and emotional control. In chats, both have stressed the importance of teaching their kids that it's appropriate to express feelings and seek support from trusted people. They use this strategy to teach their kids that their feelings are normal and not who they are. To be acknowledged and treated. Charlotte's tears illustrated this lesson. The cameras captured people being comforted and public emotions. What actually happened? Friends of the royal family claimed Princess Charlotte had all the assistance and reassurance she needed after the occurrence. Her father, Prince William, had paraded to Hyde Park earlier. He was away when the girl cried. After the cameras stopped rolling, he returned. Prince William stooped to comfort Charlotte with a soothing voice. His kindness and helpfulness in making his daughter feel comfortable and at ease was not portrayed on TV, but people who were there said so. To comfort Charlotte, Princess Catherine, famed for her kindness, held her hand and softly caressed her shoulder. As a mother of 3, Kate understands kids' ups and downs. Her compassionate and calm presence likely helped Charlotte, according to many witnesses. When they cared for Charlotte, everyone saw that even celebrities are nice and family-oriented. Despite these issues, Charlotte has a loving and supportive family. Prince William and Catherine have stated their family values. They prioritize their kids' happiness and health. When Charlotte wept, Prince William and Princess Catherine were present, comforting and protecting her. In addition, they teach their children that it's all right to be weak, that they're cherished, and that their feelings matter. Growing up in the royal limelight will cause Princess Charlotte troubles, but times like these when she expresses herself illustrate how vital love, compassion, and understanding are. The world may watch, but she's only a little kid with a loving family. For the royal family, what does this mean? It indicates that times are changing and people are more willing to witness the true royals. Charlotte can live knowing she doesn't have to pretend to be loved. As she matures, she will teach others to accept their shortcomings and realize that being strong means being peaceful and true to yourself. The royal family's social media pages posted Princess Charlotte having fun after the show. She smiled and played with her brothers in the photos. These photographs should reassure people Charlotte was okay, and love surrounded her. Even if something awful happened, it was a wonderful way to conclude the situation and let everyone know Charlotte was okay. Royal family commitments were met in subsequent days. Princess Charlotte seems joyful and energized in public. The comments about her demonstrated that people wanted to see her as a genuine child they could relate to rather than a stranger. It was demonstrated that celebrities who show frailty are more approachable. The royals' handling of Charlotte's moment revealed their awareness of this delicate balance. This incident strengthened public love for the royal family. By being courteous and sympathetic, they proved that the royal family is a real family with the same ups and downs as everyone else. Everyone saw how much love, support, and understanding can mean to anyone, regardless of their position. Most people liked how the royal family handled things. It proved that genuine empathy unites people. Princess Charlotte's emotions stunned everyone, but her family's reaction remained with people and created a discourse about how the royal family is now more open. Public opinion on Princess Charlotte's tears. Many royal insiders think William and Kate whisked Charlotte away after the occasion to make her feel safe and cherished. Kate reportedly reassured Charlotte by gently caressing her cheek and speaking in a low voice as they headed to the car. People may not have seen this scene, but it revealed how much the couple sought to hide their kids from public life. Despite being in the spotlight, they prioritized Charlotte's health and parenting over royal expectations. William and Kate's reactions to Charlotte's emotional moment were widely discussed. For their understanding and emotional intelligence, experts said the couple's response indicated a modern and relatable parenting style. People often think the royal family is disconnected. This altered that idea. Many parents praised Kate and William's behavior on social media. Parenting should be about being there for your child when they need you most, the parent stated. Some claimed William and Kate models good parenting. Charlotte's emotions made the royal family look more human. Some considered them as more than famous. People considered them good parents. Many debate whether the monarchy is relevant today. This event demonstrated why the royal family is important. They uphold public values. Famous people like the royal family may seem to have less issues than average people. But Princess Charlotte's emotions and her parents' actions helped everyone understand. It showed that even ideal individuals need help sometimes. Many individuals seek praise while depressed, and Charlotte's show highlighted that. A powerful reminder that even royalty experiences ups and downs. It wasn't only Charlotte then, it was about us all. It was relatable to everyone and showed that Charlotte was still a youngster despite working for a multinational corporation. People's responses showed they want a different ruler, someone trustworthy, honest, and most importantly, human. The response may make Prince William and Princess Kate more confident in their parenting choices. The occasion reminded everyone that the royal family is a living, changing organization attempting to live its best life, just like everyone else. Charlotte's dramatic meltdown, what do you think? Share in the comments. We hope you enjoyed watching. Please share, like, and follow for more. Also, click the next video, you'll enjoy.